If you are building your IBEX in conjunction with the panel kit, you can watch the IBEX Assembly video by scanning the QR code below or by clicking the link in the description. If your IBEX is already assembled, continue with this video. Congratulations on your recent Küat product purchase. We are stoked you are part of the family. Here's a quick video to help walk you through the assembly of the panel kit for your IBEX truck bed rack. A few things before we get started. Read the user guide before starting the assembly. Locate and audit the provided parts. Lay them out for easier assembly. Disassemble your current IBEX frame into driver and passenger side hoops. Lay the driver's side IBEX frame on its side with the T-channel side facing up. This will be the hoop with the serial number displayed. Lay the panel door kit into the IBEX frame with the door latches oriented toward the bottom. Pro tip: place a foam block from the packaging underneath the IBEX. This will give room to seat the door into the IBEX frame. With the door panel in place, mark all 8 bolt hole locations on the IBEX frame with a pencil or pen. Remove the door panel and slide 8 T-nuts into appropriate T-channels, ensuring each T-nut is aligned with previously marked locations. Tighten set screw using 3mm hex key. With T-nuts in place, position the door panel into the IBEX frame again. Ensure each bolt hole is lined up with the T-nut threads. Using a medium strength thread locker, loosely install 8 M8 by 14 bolts and washers into the previously placed T-nuts using the 6mm Allen wrench. Do not tighten until all bolts are threaded in. Start with the bottom 3 bolts first, then the top 3. Fasten the side bolts last. Torque the panel bolts to 21 Nm. With door panel installed, place front frame gusset on the front end of the IBEX frame. Ensure the bolt holes at the base of each frame gusset line up with the pre-drilled holes in the IBEX frame. These bolts will be fastened after each crossbar installation. Mark 2 bolt hole locations with a pencil. Remove the front gusset and slide 2 T-nuts into the T-channels below. Ensure each T-nut is aligned with previously marked locations. Tighten the screw using 3mm hex key. Reposition front gusset onto the IBEX frame. Double-check the T-nut threads align to the T-nut bolt holes. Loosely install 2 M8 by 14 bolts and 2 washers through the front gusset and into the previously placed T-nuts. Leave these bolts loose to allow roof panel installation. Repeat this process for the rear frame gusset using 1 M8 by 14 bolt and washer. With the IBEX frame door panel complete, cut, peel, and install provided weather stripping the full length of the bottom of the IBEX frame. Repeat these steps for the passenger side frame. With both driver and passenger side door kits completely assembled, loosely install each onto the truck bed using the bed mount method best suited for your make and model. Leave 16 inches at the front of the cab for front panel installation. Measure 7 inches from each end of the top IBEX side beams and mark with a pencil. This will mark the location your crossbars will be mounted. Slide 4 crossbar T-nuts into the side T-channel of each previously marked side beam, 1 T-nut for each marked location. Tighten set screw using 3mm hex key. With T-nuts in place, Install the panel kit roof onto the driver and passenger side frames. The panel kit roof will socket into the top of each of the front and rear frame gussets. Loosen the orange nut in the crossbars to allow width adjustments. Place the front and rear crossbars into position, aligning the bolt holes and previously positioned T-nuts to achieve even spacing between each crossbar, front to back. The panel kit will come with 4 new M8 by 25 crossbar bolts. It is important to not reuse the prior crossbar bolts that come with your IBEX frame. Install the 4 new M8 by 25 bolts and 4 washers onto crossbar T-nuts. Once crossbars are installed, fasten 2 M6 bolts through 2 lower bolt hole locations on all 4 frame gusset positions. Fully tighten M8 bolts installed on the frame gussets during the passenger and driver door panel assembly. Install front panel hooks into brackets located on the underside of the roof panel by angling the front panel 45 degrees and pushing hooks upward into brackets. With front panel hooked into the roof panel, secure the front panel from the inside using 4 M6 bolts and 4 washers. Torque front panel bolts to 9 Newton meters. Torque crossbar bolts to 9 Newton meters. Torque the orange nut crossbar bolt to 15 Newton meters. Once the front panel is installed and secured, lift and move IBEX panel kit to the front of the truck cab. It is important to lift the assembly. Sliding may damage the weather stripping. Be sure to leave at least 2 inches of space between IBEX frame and truck cab. Install rear door. Lift the door into the hooks at a high angle. Once the hooks are connected to the brackets, pull outward and upward simultaneously to fully seat into the brackets. Rotate the door down. With rear door installed into hooks, raise the rear door up to expose mounting brackets for the gas spring struts. Snap the bottom of the gas strut onto the bottom pivot ball. With the bottom in place, snap the top of the gas spring strut onto the upper pivot ball. Repeat for the gas strut on the opposite side. To aid in weather resistance, owners of the 2024 and newer Toyota Tacoma will require placement of a provided foam insert. Simply peel and place the provided foam insert into the front bulkhead of the truck bed. This accessory should only be attached to 12-volt electrical systems. We recommend contacting your vehicle manufacturer for specific wiring instructions. Keep rear auxiliary light wiring tidy within the panel kit cabin by running cables along the driver's side frame interior. Fasten wiring to cable organizers using the 2 provided zip ties. Fully tighten the lower bed clamp to 21 Newton meters. Torque vertical bed clamp bolt to 30 Newton meters. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out by calling 877-822-5828 or by visiting Küat.com and clicking the Contact Us button under the Support tab. Don't forget, this accessory, like all our products, is covered by our No Worries Limited Warranty. We've got your rack and your back.